So let's look at a triangle inequality where we have been provided the sides in the form of a variable expression. Because of the variable expression, we don't know which two sides are the shortest. Normally, we would take the two shortest sides and find the sum and difference to create a range of possible sides for the third. Since we are unaware of which ones are the shortest, we have to assess each possible scenario, and then we have to create a range that would satisfy all of those scenarios. Okay, so our first scenario is going to be that we have QR and RS as the shortest sides. So if QR and RS are the shortest, I would add those together. And I would say that they are greater than QS. And I will substitute in 10x minus 6 plus 6x minus 15 has to be greater than x plus 4, or 24. Okay, we're going to combine our two values here. 10x plus 6x is 16x minus 21, negative 6 and negative 15, has to be greater than x plus 24. I'm going to subtract x to get rid of the variable on this side and move it to the left side, and get 15x minus 21 is greater than 24. Add 21 to both sides. X is 15x, excuse me, is greater than 45, and divide by 15, x is greater than 3. Okay, so that's our first scenario. Then we have to follow up and do this for each of the subsequent possibilities. The next scenario would include RS plus QS is greater than QR. So these two sides are shorter than QR when added together. And when I do my substitution and combine like terms, I'll get 7x plus 9 is greater than 10x minus 6. Subtract 10x from both sides, and add 9 to both sides is going to leave me with negative 3x is greater than negative 15, or x is less than 5. And my last scenario is QR plus QS has to be greater than RS. Again, I'm going to write this as a combined terms. 11x plus 18 is greater than 6x minus 15, which when you subtract 6x and subtract 18, you're going to end up with 5x is greater than negative 33, and x is greater than negative 6.6. Okay, biggest thing that you might mistake algebraically here is don't forget to flip your sign. Then we're going to be looking at the range of values. Okay, I know that x has to be between some values. I have that x has to be less than 5 on the top, and that's the only restriction I have, so I know that x has to be less than 5. The other two restrictions have to do with greater than. It has to be greater than negative 6.6 and greater than 3. So we're going to use the greater than 3 because it has to satisfy both inequalities. So if I picked a number that was less than 3, it would satisfy this one, but it would not satisfy this one. Whereas if I pick a number that satisfies greater than 3, it will satisfy both values. So x has to be greater than 3.